An extreme cold has affected London for a few days. The Thames River is frozen over, but the situation is still under control. However, a transport of relief supplies carrying petrol had an accident. There are fires near the Tower Bridge. Several people have been wounded. Extinguish all fires and treat the casualties.
New vehicles are available for this operation. With the water tender and the turntable ladder, we can fight bigger fires. The turntable ladder can also extinguish fires higher up. The police car takes 2 police officers to the operational area. First, we should get the bystanders out of the danger zone. Get a police officer out of the vehicle and equip him with a megaphone. On my way. Roger. Move the police officer closer to the bystanders on the bridge. Then click on the officer with your right mouse button. What's up? Now, the bystanders will follow the officer. Get them out of the way. Yeah? Aye, sir. Yeah? On our way. You have to use your turntable ladder to extinguish fires and objects higher up. It has a longer range than your water tender. On my way. Yeah? On my way.
What's up? On our way. What's up? What's up?
Yeah? On my way. On our way. Will do. Yes, sir. Yeah? On my way. Yes, sir. Roger. Yeah? Consider it done. Okay. Yeah? On my way. On my way.
Listening?
Yeah?
On my way. What's up?
Let's go.
Yeah? On my way. What's up? On our way. I'm on it. Yeah?
Consider it done. On my way.
Yeah? On my way. We'll be done immediately. Listening.
On my way. Consider it done.
What's up?
What's up? What's up? On my way. On my way.
What's up? I'm on it.
I'm on it.
Listening. On our way.
Yeah?
On our way. Listening.
Listening. On my way. Yeah?
What's up?
On our way. What's up? On our way. I'm on it.
Consider it done. Yeah? On my way. Listening. Listening. On my way. Yeah? Roger. Will do. What's up? On my way. Listening.
On my way.
Listening. Listening. On my way. What's up? We have to take all casualties to hospital for further treatment.
What's up?
It will be done immediately. Yeah? Okay. Got it. On my way.
What's up? We'll be done immediately.
What's up? On my way. On my way. What's up?
What's up? We'll be done immediately.
What's up? On our way. Listening. Let's go. What's up? Let's go.
You have treated all casualties and taken them to hospital. Well done.
Listening. On my way. Yeah? Understood. Listening. On our way.
Yeah?
On my way.
Listening. What's up? Yeah? Okay. Yeah? Okay.
Listening.
On the whole, you can really be pleased with your performance. Check out a detailed analysis to discover one or two areas that might need a bit of improvement. For your excellent performance during the operation,
Paris. Après les ouragans catastrophiques et la destruction de la Tour Eiffel, la situation est plus que tumultueuse. Aujourd'hui, un porte-parole du ministère de l'Intérieur a fortement critiqué la violence grandissante des manifestants et les agressions contre la police.
wide parts of Paris have been severely damaged after extreme thunderstorms raged through the city. The Eiffel Tower has been destroyed. Subsequently, violent demonstrations and many assaults have occurred. There's a demonstration categorized as extremely dangerous taking place at the ruins of the
Yeah?
Attention. The leaders are armed. We should use stun grenades to knock them out for a while. Equip your marksmen with stun grenades.
What's up? My way.
Okay, our targets are the 3 armed leaders of the demonstration. It'll be difficult to get them. We can use the water cannon to drive the protesters apart. We should position the water cannon close to the protesters and turn it on. On our way.
What's up?
What's up? On my way. What's up?
On my way. What's up?
Yeah, on my way.
On my way.
Yeah? On our way. All right. Yeah? On my way. Will do.
Listening.
What's up? On my way. Yeah? On my way. On our way. Yeah? Yes, sir. Listening. Aye, sir. Will do. On my way. On our way. On our way. Yeah? On my way. Listening. Roger. Listening. Attention, there's gunfire. It will be done. The leaders are trying to escape. Attention, rescue team member in danger. Fall back from the fire.
Attention! Fires have broken out in the operational area. Extinguish them immediately.
Yeah, on my way.
Attention! Violent protesters are setting fire to vehicles. Arrest the arsonists and take them away. You have taken all casualties to hospital. Well done. Attention!